22 years old, and I have been living with rheumatoid arthritis and carpal tunnel for the past 2 years. I recently saw a video on YouTube where another YouTuber, which I will post her link down below, who inspired me to also make a video to just to share with the world what it's like being young with a disease such as this one. Because when you hear about rheumatoid arthritis, or just even arthritis in general, I associate that with like my grandparents or older people in my family. So I don't really, I have not one friend or one person I know in my age group that does have rheumatoid arthritis. So seeing that video on YouTube really inspired me and gave me a lot of hope. Additional to rheumatoid arthritis, I also have carpal tunnel and bone erosion. So with the rheumatoid arthritis, it mostly affects my wrist and my hands. I have one brace on right now. I normally wear two. But I wanted to go ahead and do this video instead of trying to find where my other brace is, so I'll find it later. I've been wearing these braces for a year and a half. Without these braces, I can't really do much of anything, because these braces hold my hand in a certain position to keep it comfortable. If you look, and I hold my hand straight up, and my arm is completely straight, but my hand goes outward. This one I can't really get all the way straight, but because I can't get it straight, it goes more. Same with front ways. I'll also post my x-ray so you can see what it looks like. But back to what I was saying, additional to the rheumatoid arthritis, I also have carpal tunnel, which the rheumatoid arthritis makes the carpal worse. The carpal tunnel mostly affects my fingers and goes into the joints of my wrist. So where the rheumatoid arthritis has my wrists so swollen, it constantly brings pain for my carpal tunnel. Because I am so young and I went to rheumatologists, all types of doctors, I can't think of the name off of my head right now, but I've been to several specialists and doctors, holistic doctors over the years. And for the longest, like the first year, I went undiagnosed because they didn't believe that I had rheumatoid arthritis at the age that I am. So because it went undiagnosed for so long, it started to eat away at my bones and cartilage and joints. So I also have bone erosion in both of my hands. It's very difficult living a day-to-day life, because before this happened, I've always been healthy. I've played basketball all my life through high school, elementary, AAU, ran track, never had any issues, no broken bones, no surgeries or anything like that until 2019. At work in the January of 2019, I began getting these sharp pains in my hands, and I didn't really know where they were coming from, and the doctors didn't know what it was coming from, and just said, you know, it's a pain, it'll go away. But over time, it got worse to the point where I couldn't even lift my fingers to type on the keyboards. Not only that, they will lock up. It's very difficult because I can't do everyday things like dress myself or bathe myself properly, shave, or even brushing my teeth and holding a toothbrush. Well, thanks to, it's real awkward. Even going to the grocery store, pushing the buggy. Nope. But it is a little bit discouraging, especially because mentally, I kind of refuse to believe that this is a condition that will be with me for the rest of my life, and this is my normal life now. I just refuse to believe that. I still try to do everything that I normally do. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I have 2 children, so, and, you know, my husband works, so him coming home and not having a cooked meal, you know, I feel like I'm not on my wifely duties or my motherly duties whenever I can't tie my children's shoe, or, you know, put a pot of water on the stove and cook, you know, just simple things. So I have to constantly remind myself that I am able, and sometimes I overdo it because of that. No, I have to be busy. I have to be doing something. And life just doesn't allow that all the time. And I will push until I'm somewhere in the corner, just blue in the face, crying in pain. And that's just a struggle of, you know, dealing with these types of issues. Another thing is going to the doctor. Before every doctor appointment, I go in feeling very hopeful, excited, knowing that they're going to tell me they have a new way, something is going to work. Just hopeful. And every doctor's appointment is like, well, we tried this medication, it's not working, so let's try something else. There's not really a set, well, for one, there's no cure. It's irreversible. And there's not really a set protocol for, if you have this, this is what you do to fix it, and then you're good. It's trial and error. I've tried methotrexate, I've tried Xeljanz, I've tried a series of inflammatory, from pills to injections. I've begged for surgery, which, one thing I don't understand is how can I go into a doctor and get a whole new body, whole new face, whole new butt, new boobs if I want, but I can't go and get new wrists or new hands? And that is just something that I just don't understand, or maybe I'm refusing to understand that because I just want to have a normal life. I want to feel normal. I just want one day and not experience any pain, or one day to wake up and not be in excruciating pain, or one day to want to get up and not lay there knowing how much pain you're going to be in for the rest of the day. Because even though I go with what I can do, while I'm going, on the inside, I want to cry. But on the outside, and I refuse to let that show and control my life. So I just go and put myself through the most, and I don't mind that, because to me it makes me feel that I'm being productive and I'm getting stuff done, and I'm not letting my life just waste away like my bones are. And I'm hoping that with time I'm able to adjust these thoughts and feelings and to where they're not even there. One thing I've started doing to, you know, get that out of my head is every morning I will pray and cleanse, whether it's a bath or just reading scriptures of Psalms and affirmations from the Bible, psyching myself up to know that I am able to take on whatever comes on at me. That has helped a lot, especially when I, don't get the answers that I'm looking for from the doctors. I go and still get my injections, which I have my first injection today, and I'll be uploading a video later of taking that first injection and keeping you informed of how it's helping me. If it's helping me, I really hope that it does. Hope and pray. I'm confident that it will. But yeah, doctors follow the book, and I just assumed that going to school as an MD, after you graduate and you start practicing for yourself, I just assumed that you would research more than what they taught you in school. But I'm finding out that's not the case. They learn what they learned in school, and they apply exactly what they learned, nothing more. So I'm learning that I'm going to have to start researching and finding natural things and things that will work specifically for me and my situation, other than drugs and pharmaceuticals. Because for one, pharmaceuticals, you take them and then they cause other problems, and then you have problems on top of problems, and this is honestly enough for me. I don't know if I could handle any more problems on top of rheumatoid arthritis, carpal tunnel, and bone erosion. So I'm good with these three things. I have started taking maca root. It's an all-natural herb. Because of the rheumatoid arthritis, it takes away my energy. I have no energy. Sometimes I don't even want to just wake up and get out of the bed, not only because of the pain, and I know how much pain I'm going to be in that day, but just my body is just so exhausted. Since I've started taking the maca root, it has improved my energy. It's improved the way I feel. On top of the cleansing and spiritual verses from Psalms that I shower myself in. It's like, how can I still feel like I'm feeling? But I'm liking it. I'm really liking this new change. So I want to keep you guys posted with the new things that I research and find every day, as well as my everyday task of what it's like just to live with something like this. And feel free to share any ideas or anything that you have learned or that you have found out with other family members. If anyone else has this condition and experiencing the same things, please share your experiences, because if it wasn't for me seeing that one video, which I will post her video in the link below, but if I didn't see her video, like, I don't know, it gave me so much hope and so many things that I can't explain, just knowing that there's someone else out there and who is willing to put themselves out there and share their story, because it's not something that you just want to tell everybody about or talk about all the time, especially when you're not getting or receiving any relief from it and you're just constantly being asked questions and no solution. So I'm so thankful for you guys that are sharing your story and are putting that out there. I can't thank you enough. And just stay tuned, and I'll continue to share my story and my experiences with you all, and hopefully we can all learn, grow, and heal together. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time. Bye.